Hello friends, it's me Karen and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a book review and a little bit of a chat. So how is everybody? Are you well? I hope so. I'm well. I've had a great week. I've been away for a couple of days. I've done a artisan craft workshop. I've done a cemetery clean, been out to lunch, caught up with my craft friends, the ladies at the craft group. Just lots of little things going on, and I had a really busy month in May, really busy. June's not as busy, but it's starting to fill up. So today is a book review and a little chat. And I wanted to come on and show you some of the books that I've done in my previous videos. And some of them are videos, and yes, some of them are photos as well. So if you know me personally, you'll know that I love books and my connection to books on a day-to-day basis. So I love books. I have visited libraries all over the place, love books, all sorts of books. I buy them, I borrow them, and I just want to share the books with you and inspire people to read books, go to the library. It's free to go to the library. You can get them on the internet. You can do e-books, all sorts of things, endless. So I just want to encourage and inspire people to read books, go to the library and just get some books. They're just awesome. So I'm going to do a book review on 3 books which are in my previous videos and my photos. So the first one is the one here, and this is the John Mills himself book. Now this book here, the house detective, aka Marianne Taylor, and her good friends Dawn and Hamish from the Archives Fine Bookstore in Charlotte Street, Brisbane, decided to do a book on the building. And the building at 40 Charlotte Street, Brisbane, is called John Mills Himself Building. It's a beautiful old building, beautiful old historical building, and they together decided to do a book. Now, in saying that, they were looking for subscribers or people who would like to donate to the producing and the publishing of the book. And I thought, that's fantastic. I love books, so I'm in. So I donated, along with a lot of other people, money to go towards publishing the book. And if you donated, you got a free copy of the book. You got it signed by Dawn, Hamish and Marianne. You got your name in the book as a thank you for the donations and subscribing to the book. You also got invitation to a Gothic night with Marianne, which I would have loved to have gone, but I was away at the time, so I couldn't make that. And then you also got an invitation to the book launch, which I went to the book launch, and that was just awesome. I had a great night. I love bookshops. They've just got this old smell of books, and they've just got this fantastic atmosphere. And I went by myself. I didn't know anybody, and I just loved being in this bookstore. It was just fantastic, and I was there with all the other book nerds because I am a real book nerd. I love books. My private collection is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but I just love books. So I had a fantastic night. Went along to the book launch. Didn't know anybody, but I was there with all the book nerds, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who said hello to me, introduced themselves, included me in the conversation. I was just in my little happy place. It was fantastic. But I recommend everybody go to the bookstore at 40 Charlotte Street, Brisbane, and have a look at the bookstore. You never know, you might find something there that you might want to buy. Anyway, Marianne was there, and Dawn and Hamish, and lots of other people as well. So, and Marianne, I'd never met Marianne before, but I have followed her on YouTube for ages and ages. And Marianne is just such a beautiful lady. She is so kind, caring. She's just awesome. She's the sort of person that I really like to be around. She was awesome. And Dawn and Hamish, oh, fantastic people as well. So inviting, so inviting. So this is the book, and I'll show you, it's been signed by, that's Dawn and Hamish, and Mary Ann's signature down there. And I received book number 20 out of 30 books. So that probably was, that might be a 7. Could be 70 books. But yeah, it's just awesome. It's an awesome book. I'll just flip through a couple of pages for you. So here's some photos. So this is the book. I'll just hold that. So this is 40 Charlotte Street over here, and this is the building here. And then this is the front of the building. Awesome architect, awesome. And there were descendants at the book launch from John Mills himself, his family, and also the architect who built the building as well. But that's just awesome. So I recommend go into the bookstore. And I was, last I read, there was only 3 copies of the John Mills himself book left. They are possibly going to do another print. So if you would like one of those books, then just go into the bookstore and see Dawn and Hamish to order your book. But yeah, fantastic. So just go in and just, even if you don't buy anything, just go in for a browse. It's awesome. It's fantastic. There's also, beside it in the building is a little whiskey bar as well. And and I think it's called Frog Hollow. And there's also a coffee shop there as well. So go there. Oh, yeah, and also I wanted to tell you about this. So we had a cheese platter, and it was all made up by a lovely lady, and her shop is called Artisan the Cheese Board Cheese, specialising in Australian cheese, handmade and local cheese, deli hampers, cheese education, and she's at 97 Sandgate Road, Albion. So I got one of her little business cards, and I love giving shout outs to people. So shout out to the lady who brought the cheese board from the Artisan Cheese Board. It was fantastic. So go there and taste some cheese and buy some cheese. So shout out to the cheese board shop as well. Also, while we were there, they had 2 awesome guys come on, and they sang a couple little songs, and they had musical instruments as well. I'm not even sure what sort of musical instruments they had, but they were just awesome. And their name was Tyrone and Leslie, and they had some of their CDs, and their music was just fantastic. It was so jazzy and toe tapping and just fantastic. Not what I usually listen to, but I loved it. It was great for the atmosphere in the bookshop. So I bought Tyrone and Leslie keepers, and I think this is a lighthouse here, so I think it means the lighthouse keepers. So I got that little CD, and this one as well, which is called The Unheard of Tyrone and Leslie Volume 1. So I got that one as well. That was just awesome. So yeah, maybe look them up on the internet and find them. I'm not sure where they sing or play their musical instruments, but they were great. But it was a fantastic night. So go back and have a look at the photos on my YouTube. That'd be great. All right, so the next book. Okay, I'll just move that one out the way. The next book is one of my favourite books. Okay, so this one is called After the Fire. The stories of 299 people who were laid to rest or memorialised in Balmoral Cemetery and who served in the First World War. 298 soldiers and 1 army nurse. Now, this book was compiled by the Friends of Balmoral Cemetery, Armistice Day 2018, commemorating 100 years since the First World War. this book is awesome. And if you haven't gone back and watched one of my videos, pop back and have a look. I've got Frank Gampy, who's in the book, and I've done a video on Frank Gampy. I've also done a video on Harry Winstanley, but Harry's not in this book, but Frank Gampy is definitely in this book. So I'll show you Frank's photo. So this is Frank Gampy here, and this was the little story about Frank, and that's awesome. So I do plan on doing a few more of the military men out of this book this year. That will be great. And this book, I think there could be a couple copies left. If you're wanting a copy, you'll have to contact the Friends of Balmoral Cemetery. They do have a Facebook page, so just contact them if you'd like to get a copy. And I'm not sure, I can't remember the cost or the price of that book. But if you're after one of those books, and it's an awesome book, it's got heaps of great information in there. If you're very interested in our military men, that is an excellent book. Okay. All right, the next book I've got is this one here. Now, this is not to do with genealogy or military or anything, but this one is Lady Flo Bjelke-Petersen's Classic Country Collection. I love this book. I've had it for quite some time, and Lady Flo is awesome, and I make my lemon butter out of Lady Flo's recipe. And this one, it says, over 500 recipes and handy hints for classic Australian fare, and she sold over 50,000 copies. Wow. Now, I got this book. I'll just go to where I've got it marked. Oh, that's the lemon curd there. Okay, so this book I bought in 2012. So this one says, we went for a tour of where Lady Flo lives at Bethany in Kingaroy, and we had a tour with her son John, and we had a tour around the farm. They have a little museum there in one of the little houses. We looked at that as well. We met John, we met Flo, Lady Flo, and Lady Flo had made her scones, her famous pumpkin scones, so we had afternoon tea there. We also saw the grave where Joe is buried. He's buried on their family farm at Bethany. And then I bought this book, this cookbook from Flo. So it says, Karen, happy cooking and all good wishes, Florence Bjelke-Petersen, Lady Flo, 17th of October 2012. And this is an awesome book. So try and get one of these books. You might be able to get them. I'm not sure if they're still in print. Google it if you want one of her books. You never know, you might find one at an op shop. But I'm sure if you were to Google Lady Flo's recipes, you'd probably find some on the internet as well. But I did a little short on this. It's only got pictures, but that's okay. And this is the lemon curd recipe, or the lemon butter that I made. So you can take that off there, or if not, go back onto the shorts and have a look. There's a photo there of the recipe as well. But the lemon curd is yum. I've been making this for years. I sell it, I swap it, I give it away, I give it to friends, family. I eat it, my family eats it. Everybody that's had one of my lemon butters says it's awesome. So it's not just my cooking, it's Lady Flo's recipe, and it's just an icon. It's fantastic. So looking forward to seeing who makes the lemon butter. That'd be great. If you do, let me know. So give that one a thumbs up. So thumbs up to Lady Flo's lemon curd or lemon butter. Okay, so that's the 3 little books for today's book review. So we'll finish on that one. So that was Lady Flo's Classic Country Collection, After the Fire, that one there, which is from Balmoral. And then this one here is the John Mills, I don't know if I can get that in there, John Mills himself building. Fantastic, love books. All right, so that's the 3 books for this week. All right. Thanks for joining me. And get to the library, buy some books or get an ebook. Fantastic. Check out the op shops. They have fantastic books as well. All right. Give me a thumbs up if you like that. Have a great day, everybody. Until next time. Bye, everybody.